Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to today's session. Glad you could join us. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So today we're going just to look at introduction to Binance, right? This is basically just a newbie walkthrough, and we are thrilled to have you here with us. I'll be your host, Charles. Joining me today is Ray Alan and Akimona, who will be leading the session and just taking us through a deep dive into the world of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchange, right? That's Binance. So yeah, what you're going to look at today is just a quick recap of an overview of the ecosystem. The Binance ecosystem will walk you through a step-by-step guide of just how to create an account, right, and how to secure your account, how to do your KYC. We'll take you through a process of just basically how to buy and sell crypto, and yeah, various other topics that we've planned for this session, right? We'll look basically at maybe key features around different products, maybe from Earn, P2P, and more. So I hope you're super pumped for this session and you're super prepared for this session. So if you're a newbie just starting out in crypto and with Binance, this session is for you. And if you're an intermediate or an expert and you'd want to upskill, or rather just fresh, or rather just freshen the concepts in your mind, this session is for you. Yeah, basically this session is designed to give you a solid foundation, right, around Binance and the key products that we have. So glad you could join us. Pick your pen and paper, take notes down, and don't forget to leave your questions immediately after the session. So I'd love to introduce Ray and Akimona, who will take over the session and take us through what we've prepared today. Welcome, guys.
Hello everyone. A simple question. Have you Binance? If you haven't Binance, then today you're going to learn how to Binance. First time Binance, you're going to learn how to Binance. My name is Ray Allen and I'll be one of your guides through this session, joined with Akimona, who is going to get us started with how to Binance. Yeah, on to you, Akimona.
Hi guys, my name is Akimona, and I'm really happy to be here today. I hope you're super pumped to learn. And yeah, I think let's start. Ray, can you share your screen?
Yes, can you see my screen? Because I'm sharing my screen.
No, it's
Okay.
off.
Okay, let me share. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Okay.
Let me know.
No, yet.
What about now?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, right,
Can
that's
you
fine.
see? Okay. My screen is visible.
Yes, Lay. I think you can go ahead.
Okay. So on to your kimono. Get started.
Ray, can you confirm if I'm audible enough?
Yes, you're audible enough.
Okay. Guys, today we are taking you through Binance on how to create your account and figure out a few things. Yeah, that's Binance have for you. So, as the lady said, have you Binance? Yeah. So, for those who don't have account, I think you're gonna learn how to create one KYC and do what's needful. So, here on our screen, we have a Binance features. Yeah. Maybe for existing user, you know what Binance offers. Binance has a lot of services and the products that you can explore from Binance Academy, Binance Spot Trading, Binance Future, and the other services. Uh, Next, Ray. Yeah, so maybe before we go to register and know the procedure of how to register, just let's first understand what's Binance. For those who are here for the first time, let's first understand because I feel like people misunderstood. They think that maybe Binance is a investment platform where you put your money and you just sleep and tomorrow maybe you have turned your money to 10x or something like that. So Binance basically is an exchange. So it gives you a way to trade. That means sell and buy. Yeah. and also it's other service like P2P, where it gives you a way to cash out or to exchange fiat to crypto. So it's not an investment platform as other people think. Yeah. Ray, next. Okay. So currently, Binance have more than 2,078,000 and plus. So you can imagine like how many users Binance have. That makes Binance to be trusted over those global users. Yeah. And I think we're gonna look other things. Why should you choose Binance over other exchange? I know you may ask yourself, but there are other exchange. Why only Binance? Yeah. So for the first step, if you're starting with Binance, there are two options you can use. The first option is to install an app, whether App Store or Play Store. Yeah. The second option is to use a browser and go to www.binance.com. Kindly note the domain of Binance is the way you see on the screen, www.binance.com. If you see something like Binance, maybe .org, .xyz, there are those funny extensions which are nowadays trending, and sometimes people use Binance to do their shit. Yeah, so make sure you double check the domain name and verify before you sign up to something else. Nextly. Yeah, so after you go to Play Store and install the app, the next thing will be to now start a process to create an account. Now, when you create your account, make sure you have these things aside. Have your email, and if you have this email which you use on your social media, maybe Facebook and all social media, newsletter, and all that, it is recommended to use a new email. So you can create a new email that you can use maybe specifically for Binance. Why we recommend that? We recommend that because you find this other email, you have a lot of things. You have subscribed to a lot of services and products. Yeah. So for you to be in a safe way, not to be, someone to sniff or phishing on you, it's really good to have a different email apart from those kind of juggling emails you have. Yeah. So when you have your email, you need to get your password, and this password need to be strong. When I say strong password, you make sure it has capital letters, small symbol, and maybe numbers. And people are normally use 123 as their password or phone number or just their name. This is easier to guess. Yeah, so make sure you make something strong, maybe a 12 character and above. If you can remember, that would be much better. So you just go to an app and sign up, as simple as that, and you put your detailed email and password. Yeah. Then on a screen here you can see there's a referral. That's an optional. If maybe someone sent you a link to sign up, you can use that. If not, you can skip. So once you have put on your detail, you can click on it and create an account. So once you click there, you'll receive an email which has a verification code. So the verification code email will be like that. Next, Ray. Yeah, so that will be the email you receive, and you're able to copy and paste the code. Next. Ray, next. Your screen is not moving.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah. So from the start up to there, I hope you now know how to create an account and how to install an app. So there are some tips and advice. Now, if in case you didn't receive an verification email, you can check in your spam or junk folder. It may be there. Or in case you don't see, and maybe you have technical issue, you can always contact customer support. So the next step is now to go to do KYC or to verify your account. So the first step is to install an app and sign up. Yeah. So after that, you won't be able to use Binance service if your account is not KYC'd or is not verified. Yeah, and it's really very important. So you need to prepare your document like your passport, national ID, or driving license. Yeah, I think for us East Africa, those are major documents you need to prepare. Lay next. Okay, so now we are going on a process on how you can verify your account. Next, Lay. Okay, so if you're using an app, by default, when you create your account, a Binance will give you a like a pop-up message to verify your account. So if you see that, you can just click and proceed ahead. If you don't see, you need to go to for an app. You go to home page, then top right there that top left that profile icon. You can click there. Then you see then it's like can I say a notification or something whereby it will tell you to verify your account. Yeah, so you can able to click there and able to continue to the next procedure. Lay next. Okay, so there are some basic information that you need to fill. So there's your name, yeah, and make sure your names are really matching with your ID, because if you use another name and your ID is another name, your KYC will be rejected. And also you need to consider the country. For example, if you are staying in Uganda and you are holding a passport, maybe be for Kenya, you need to put Kenya, other country, yeah. And maybe if you are holding a passport for South Africa and maybe you are relocated to Kenya, still you need to put your country where your ID or where your passport is aligned to. Yeah. So those are things you need to consider, and make sure your date of birth is correct and is matching on your ID. Yeah, Lay, you can go next. Okay, so what you do there, you have option to choose. You choose either ID card, passport, or driver license. So you need to choose what you have. So maybe let me assume you have passport. So you can click on passport and click on continue. Yeah. Then the second step, you'll be asked to take a picture of your bio, the bio of on your passport. And if it's a national ID, you do the same. National ID has two sides, back and in front. So you need to do the same. Now, let me stick to passport. A passport, you will need to take a picture, or in case if you have an option to upload. I'm not sure if there's an option now. Lay on this new updates, can user able to upload their PDF or something?
Yes, they still can.
Oh, okay. So there are two options. You can take a picture or you can upload existing image you have, but make sure it's really good quality. Meaning that your information on that bio is more clear. It's not blurry. It's not like I don't know, more right or something else. It's clear and good quality. So that your KYC will be will be easier not to be rejected. So now after taking a photo, the next step you need to do a facial recognition, whereby it's can I say it's a kind of a board which guides you on what you can do. Yeah. So on that step, make sure you do it according to the instruction. If you're being guided maybe to blink your eyes, make sure you blink. If you're asked to open your mouth, like you open and close, make sure you do it. If you're asked maybe to shake, maybe to make your head to fit on that on the profile icon, make sure you do it, because if you don't do it, then your KYC will be rejected with some reasons. Yeah. So make sure you really follow what you have been asked to do. Lay, you can go to next.
Yes.
Next, Lay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so this is a good example for the passport bio. You can able to see, although this is just an example, but for me it's more clear enough to see the detail, yeah, of what we have, yeah. So I'll make sure the photo is really clear, and the view is 180-degree angle on a white background. Don't take the picture on maybe magazine or a book or something which has words. Yeah, make sure it's a white background, and ensure you have rights. Maybe you can do it during day where there's a bit rights, not like night. Yeah, and make sure your document is not expired. Yeah, you know, you may have maybe a passport which is expiring maybe next month. Avoid that, because it will give you a challenge again, to request again. And ensure you don't have glasses, you don't have hats, something that can block your eyes or your head or your face entirely, not to be seen very well. So ensure you avoid such things. Lay next. And those are bad example. You can see the first image that there are a lot of it's like a light on it. It's not that clear. Um, The second also, the angle is angle ring, it's not that clear. The third as well the same. Even the last photo, the background, there's some words you can see. I don't know, something like 19. So all these are bad examples. Make sure you follow the tips which I gave, so that you be able to succeed on your KYC. Next slide. Okay, so this is how you can able to verify your address, but I think on this session I'm not going to cover that. But in case maybe you want to transact more money, and maybe if you think maybe in the future you want to be a merchant P2P, because one of the requirement is to do proof of address, or to verify, or to do advanced verification. Let me call it advanced, because it's more of the intermediate verification we do. Yeah. So for this, I may not able to talk it now. Lay, you can we can continue. But in case you want to do that, the requirement needed is for you to have to that some things needed, maybe bank statement or utility bill. But I think for East Africa, bank statement matter a lot. Yeah. So helps, tips and advice. If your verification is getting rejected, probably you did a mistake, and you need to cross check again to see where you went wrong, and redo it again. Yeah. And if you think you did all things right but still rejection, you can contact customer support, and they will tell you what to do. Yeah. So maybe they may tell you to attach ID documents, or maybe to do a video for yourself holding up an ID. Whatever they'll tell you to do, make sure you do it. Next.
Jesus. Can you see my screen? Sorry about that.
Yeah, but it's not moving. You can go to next. Okay. So I think before we continue, if there's any question from part one, from introduction and procedures on how to create your account and verify it. So we go before we go to the next step. I would like maybe to hand over to Chas or Lay. If there's any question or if there's anything you'd like to add, you're welcome before we proceed.
So far, no questions. Okay, Mona, just looking through. On YouTube, no questions. And then live, no questions. So yeah, I think we can continue and just look through at the end of the session.
Okay, thank you. So now the next step is how to secure your account. Now I've looked on how to create an account, yeah, how to KYC, and now you need to secure it so that you know your account is safe. So Binance really tried to give all kind of security features, yeah, multiple multiple security features. So it is our responsibility, yeah, to take care of our accounts where we can, yeah. So Lei, you can go next. Yeah. So when I say to secure your account, what do I what do I mean secure your account? Because I may be saying and someone may not understand it. So securing an account is a way to add, can I say, a top player to your account, whereby it's not easier for someone to have access to your account. For example, when you have an account where it's easier to log in, you just log in. No password, you know what, to just log in. I know there are those platforms where you just log in and it's done. They don't even send you code whatever. And this other account whereby you must put maybe a code from your email or phone number, yeah, and it's done. So for them they do like two-factor, but for Binance it's more of two-factor authentication. For me, I call it like multi authentication, because you have more than one, two, up to three authentications for you to able to secure your account. Yeah. So by default, when you open your account or create your account, you have an email verification. That one will be set up just as that when you create your account. Then what you need to add, you can add Google Authenticator, you can add biometric or passkey, then you can add mobile or SMS verification. Now, for my experience, what I can say, it's good to have Google Authenticator. Also, it's good to have passkey. I don't really recommend SMS verification. You know why? Now, assume you're traveling to another country, yeah, and maybe sometime roaming is challenging, and maybe you need to use your account, yeah, and they will send you a verification code. Probably you may not able to receive those code on time. You may receive those codes maybe an hour after or even next day. It happened to me. So those maybe who are planning to be traveling while you're doing that trading and all that, checking on your account, I think mobile SMS it may not be a good option. So yeah, you can do those. And addition security, you can do ubiquitous verification or anti-phishing code. Now, for anti-phishing code, I can say it's a unique code whereby all email you get from Binance, it will have that code. Yeah, we are going to see how to set it. And in case you set up your phishing code and you receive your email, no that code, that's not Binance, it's a scam and it's phishing email and all that. So be aware of it. And if you want more security, you can buy this a ubiquitous device. It's like a USB flash, and you can set up. Yeah. So I'll lay next. Okay, so we're going now to look on how you can add this security uh, on your account. So you are logged into your account, you go to your dashboard and you look for security. Yeah. So you click on security and you can able to continue. Like next. Okay. So on this dashboard, you'll be able to see multiple ways you can able to secure your account, and you can choose. So one, we have Google Authenticator. As I said, we have SMS, we have email. Yeah. And if you want, you can do both. You can do all of them: SMS, Authenticator, and you can add passkey. Yeah. So maybe in case you're not able to get SMS, you can switch to authenticator. You know, when you enable this multiple authentication, sometimes Binance gives you an option to choose. For example, if you don't have passkey, you can switch maybe to another. But it depends. There are sometimes which you need to do both of them. Yeah. Now let's go with Google Authenticator, and let's see how you can able to add Google Authenticator to your account. Next, Lay. Lay next. Screen is not moving.
Can you see my screen? Okay, I'm here.
I
Can
can
you see?
see, but it's not moving. Yeah, there. So to add the Google Authenticator, the first way or the first procedure to do is to go to Play Store or App Store, whatever your phone is. I go search for Google Authenticator, yeah, and install it to your phone. After downloading it, now you need to. It will be good if you're using Binance on a web version or a desktop version, so that you can able to scan the QR code. So the next step will be to scan the QR code. Now, what we need to do is to go back to your account, as we saw previous slide, and click on Google Authenticator. When you click on Google Authenticator, means you are now going to enable to link your account to link Google Authenticator to your link. Sorry, to your Binance account. So it's like linking, yes. So when you are on your Binance, you will see this kind of QR code which will come. So you need to take your phone and open Google Authenticator. After downloading the app, open it, then go to your Binance and scan. So it will be good if maybe you have two devices, like a phone and a laptop, so that it can be easier. So after scanning, before we go to the next step, Google Authenticator always have, I think there's 16 characters, yeah, which are really unique, yeah. So you need to make sure you write them down. Don't even need, some people do backup in their phone, but for some security reasons, I can't really recommend that, okay, backup in your phone, because you never know what will happen in your phone or your Google, whatever. So it will be good if you write it somewhere and keep those words. Keep them offline somewhere secure, because when you have issue, these words will help you, and continue with your business. So if you can see on my screen, we have download app, scan QR code, backup key, then enabled Google Authenticator. So those are all steps I've mentioned. I'll repeat again. Make sure you keep your keys on a safe and secure place. Yeah. Next play. Yeah. So maybe a reminder. These keys will help you in case maybe you lost your phone, or you just factory set your phone. Everything goes, and maybe you want to come back. Those keys will help you to have to just link your account without again needing of resetting your security features and all that, because sometimes it can be challenging. And when you have them, it's not even necessarily again to scan, because you just light them manually and your account will be back and you continue. Lay, I think next, that's all. Yeah, so the last step, after now scanning, backing up your key, now the last step, Google, Binance will send you a code to the Google Authenticator app, and you need to copy that code to uh, to to your Binance account, where it will show a verifications code. Yeah. So you can see here we have email verification code, then you have Google Authenticator. So you need to copy paste it. And this code expires within, I think, within a second. So you need to be faster to copy and paste. If the first have expired, you can wait for the next copy paste. Don't even like look and light them manually, because you may not able to finish, then it will expire and you need to have another. Next slide.
Oh, okay. Let me know if you can see my screen. Sorry about that. Next slide. Yes.
Next.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're done with Google Authenticator. You do the same with SMS and the rest of security features. So it's just the same procedure. You just read it and follow the prompts. I think Google Authenticator is the most challenging one, but the rest they are easier. And if you want to add like a biometric, to use your PIN or fingerprint for your phone, is also easier. So you just click on lay. I don't know why on this screen I can't see the biometric version, but in
Yeah, it
case you
is.
see it in your phone, in case you see on your account, you just click on enable, and they'll ask you now to use your fingerprint or your pin, whatever you have in your phone, and it will be linked, and you will receive an email later that you have added this and this. Yeah. Now, addition, if you want to add a UBQ, as I said before, it's like a USB flash. It looks in that way. I think you can try to check it on Amazon to see the price and how you can get it in case you want. I think that is more secure. Like if you don't have that device, I guess you won't be able to have access to your account. Yeah, if you want to add the UBK, yeah. Uh, so for you to use it, you need just to go back again to the dashboard security, then click there on setup and make sure you have it, because you can't say setup and you don't have the actual device. So you must have the actual device and connect to your phone or laptop. I think phones type C, yeah, type C, or a laptop in this kind. The laptop which has support this kind of ports, type C as well, I think it can work. So set up and continue the prompt. Next, Lay. Okay, so for anti-phishing code, it's really easier and simple. Once you click on enable phishing code, you have a box where you'll be asking to put, I think, five character. It can be number or name or whatever you like. So for it, it's just simple. Each email you receive down need to have that kind of anti-phishing code. And for more security on how you can know, maybe I'm not logged in other devices. For example, if you have two devices, phone and your computer, you can go on your account on the same dashboard in security. Are you able to see device management? Now there, Binance will give you the history of devices and IPs and location where you have been logged in. Yeah. So if you find maybe any device which is not yours, you do suspect something, then you can remove it, as simple as that. Yeah. Nextly, yeah. So anti-phishing code, it will be if you receive an email and you have set up your anti-phishing code, you have uh, line next. I'm looking for the email which has anti-phishing code down.
Oh, okay. There is.
Yeah, there. So if you set up your anti-phishing code and you do receive email from Binance, it will have the anti-phishing code like this one we see here, BTC20K. So you can set up any code you like, and this will help you to differentiate between Binance and other phishing email that try to impersonate Binance. So for the security purpose, I think uh you can have that. Yeah, really recommended to have anti-phishing code on all emails you do receive. Nextly,
Okay. Lucky Mana?
yeah, your screen is not moving. Okay. So there's some tips and advice. Yeah, if you have any issue with the Google authentication, issue with the mobile SMS, and or any issue, you can contact customer support anytime, and you'll be able to get help. Next,
Okay.
and maybe just a note: if you created an account using your mobile number, yeah, you cannot able to use the same number to other accounts. So I think it's to be good if you do use your email instead of phone number to avoid those issues also, and sometimes not receiving codes. And if you still have challenges, still the customer support will be able to help you.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to contact customer support live chat, there are two options. The first option is from your app. When your home page, then top right, top right of your homepage, you're able to see the microphone icon. That's a Binance live chat. And if you do like to go with another option, you can just search on your browser, binance.com /chat, or Binance live Binance live support, and you have that option to contact them. Next, and just a reminder again and a note: be aware of impersonators, scammers. These days I see a lot of people say, we work with Binance, we do it with Binance, DM me, like a lot of shit. So kindly be aware. Binance won't DM you. Not angels, not Binance staff, not Charles, not who won't DM you. And when you have problem, you are the one to contact customer support and not any other person. And in case you see people promoting their project, tagging that they work with Binance, kindly be aware, and if possible, do report or do reach to any of angels in the community or community manager Chaz. Don't be scammed. Next. Okay, so I think we're at the end of our session today. I hope it was helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something about creating account, doing KYC, and also secure your account. Yeah, I hope you guys you have Binance, and if you have not, you plan to do so. Thanks so much, and lay back to you.
Yes, guys, have you Binance? If you didn't know how to Binance, well, Akimona just took us through the entire journey of from registering account all the way to verifying an account. I hope you successfully created your account and verified it. Yes, that was from Akimona. That was from us, and I'm going to hand over to Charles to see if there are any questions any questions that you guys asked. If there are no any questions, we're going to wrap up this session. And if you still have questions and you're too shy to ask them during this session, feel free to ask those questions on our Telegram because we will respond to you. On to you, Charles. Hello, Charles.
Yes, Ray.
Oh, I was
Well, just
inquiring.
going through.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just going through the chat to look if we have any questions. I was just looking through YouTube. Okay, no questions coming from YouTube. All right, no questions on Binance Live, but let me look through as we come to the end. Maybe you could do a quick recap as I look through.
Okay. A quick recap of what we did. First of all, we took you through some of the Binance features, and we talked about the guys who are people who have already Binance, and you could see some of the features that you're familiar with. Features like Binance Academy, Binance Earn, features like Binance Spot. And I know some of you know how to use them, but I'm aware also some of you do not know how to use them. And then we took you through how to Binance. And what do we mean by how to Binance? How to create an account on Binance and how to have yourself verified. And once you're verified, you can enjoy all the features that we offer for you as a Binance user. Akimona took us through how you should position your identification information when you are having them uploaded on your Binance profile, on your Binance profile. Also, she took us out about how to take the right pictures. Yes, taking the liveliness check for the verification that you're a human being, or maybe you're not a human being. She took us to the country verification and all the processes. And she also recommended that if you're having any issues, remember to contact customer support because customer support will help you. She then took us through the various methods that you can secure your account. And those methods included things like two-factor authentication, and particularly she talked about the Google Authenticator. She then took us through the passkeys. How can you use passkeys? And specifically, she talked about the YubiKeys and how the YubiKeys can come in handy in verifying that the account is indeed yours. Then after that, she also took us to email verification, the mobile verification as well as methods of securing your account. And once she covered that, she went ahead on a very interesting journey and she gave us some helpful tips on generally with your Binance account, some helpful tips on how to avoid being scammed because there are impersonators in the field. So she gave us helpful tips of how to avoid them and how to ensure that these impersonators do not get you. I hope you guys captured all these. Yes, because this is the most important session. This is the best starter. And remember, the foundation that you build on is what will determine the rest of your journey. So she gave us a beautiful foundation on how to get started by Binance, to get started on Binance. And now in the coming sessions, we'll be covering, now that you have Binance, now that you've registered on Binance, what next for you? What can you use? What features can you explore? And how can you make the best of all these features that you can explore? Those are the things we're going to be covering on the forthcoming sessions of our newbie walkthrough. So kindly stay active, stay tuned for more sessions are coming, and above all, keep learning, take notes wherever you are. And if you have not Binance, ensure you have Binance. With that being
Yeah.
said, that's the short recap of what we did today. Yes, on to you, Charles.
Yes. Thank you, Ray, for that quick recap. I can't see any questions coming in. Just a comment from Basic English Tips, where they say it's an amazing session that they joined. So yeah, look for subsequent sessions that will be coming through just around newbie walkthroughs. We'll walk you through every product, just what you need to know, how you need to interact with them, and basically how you can maximize your returns maybe from just engaging with this product. But by and large, thank you so much for joining. I would love to end the session here today. Yeah, join us tomorrow for another session of trading. We'll be doing trading fundamentals or market analysis on Square. So if you're not on Square, please join Square. And tomorrow at a time like this, we'll have the session where we'll walk you through just every other bit that you need to know about market analysis, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, dive deep into just how you can be able to analyze on spot, analyze on futures, in order to make informed decisions or whether to go long or go short on the market. But aside from that, thank you so much for joining, and do have a lovely evening, morning, or afternoon wherever you are.